Today's the day.
Today, everything changes for us.
It's dramatic.
I mean, yeah, it is dramatic, but let's explain. But first, we have to jump back.
Let's start at the very beginning.
So last June, almost to the day, we sold our first van. I'm not crying, I'm choking. We sold our first van. I cried then though. No, I'm sorry, not our first van, our second van. Hold on, let me just start again.
It's like The Princess Bride, but with a really bad narrator.
When's it get good?
So let's jump back a year. Almost a year to the day, we sold our second van in Seattle, Washington. And that was a really hard day, but we knew it was the right move because our next season of life, we had anticipated would be overlanding internationally in some sort of truck or camper. We knew that that was the next step, and we thought we knew exactly what that was going to look like. Haha, life does not work like that. But it has taken us a lot longer to get to that dream than what we anticipated. June is just the month of change for us. It always has been. It's the month we got married. It's the month we bought our first van. It's the month we sold our first van. It's the month we bought our second van and sold our second van. And now today. And the crazy thing is that all of those events have happened within about 5 days of each other. So today is a big day. So we've told you where we were a year ago. Now we've got to jump back to, let's go to 3 weeks ago. The morning that we were set to leave for Mexico, we got an email from the camper company that we thought we were going to be buying. We've been looking for this one camper for a long time. There's very few of them on the market, and one used one came available because we can't afford the new one, but we could afford a used one. It was just really expensive.
Really expensive.
This elder gentleman sort of drug us along for months. We were being patient. He told us it was going to take a while. And we were told by the camper manufacturer that they had talked to him and they said it's going to be between this number and this number. And we knew of those numbers, we could afford it on the lower mid end, and on the upper end, we couldn't afford it. And they wouldn't come within $10,000 of us. And so we walked. And that was a really hard decision because yes, $10,000 is a lot of money, but when you're spending a lot of money already, you're like, oh, can I push it $10,000 more? And we just could not. We knew in our gut we shouldn't do it.
So we even released a video, and in the video we're talking about, how we're really excited that this could happen. And while we were editing the video, we had the conversation with this gentleman, and then you saw this. But if it does fall through, we're going to have to scrap our plans again.
Unless they just want to have compassion on two millennials, which I doubt is going to happen. This other camper came available on Instagram
within 30 minutes of the conversation.
I mean, it was just like, it was so quick. I saw this camper and I didn't even wait to hear the price of the other one. I reached out to this couple. I said, hey, we're super interested. I sent them like 4 messages like, no, really, we're really interested. Please, like, we would take great care of it. I was not to beg, but I was like, hey, please know that we're very, very interested in this because I know how fast these things can go on the market. And they knew that we were enthusiastic.
Silent.
Well, only for a couple hours. They had enough internet to they're like, hey, we're out of cell service. We'll talk in a little bit. And I thought, oh my gosh, these people hate me. I don't think they hate us. We haven't met them in person yet. They were overbearing.
They will love us. Okay, let's just say it. We're getting a camper today.
I think most people are going to guess that. We always get 2 guesses. It's like, a camper?
Are
you pregnant? No, I'm not pregnant. I just like cookies.
So we said no to the camper that we had been waiting for months for.
We got really excited really fast because I had seen this couple living in this camper and I thought it was so cool. I had never seen anything else like it before. And it was one of those things that I couldn't have possibly dreamed about getting this because there are so few of them on the market. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you a spoiler and say these have never been imported into the US before. Like this truck that this camper is built on has never been imported into the US, or was never. There may be other ones, there are other ones just like it now, but back when it was first made, this model was never sold in the US, so they're very hard to come by. Our camper we're getting is from Germany.
All that to say, we finally have found a camper, but the catch is this. It's on the other side of the country, and it's a manual.
Oh, we don't drive manual. We can just say that. That was such a okay. Every European out here is just looking. Everybody else around the world besides Americans are looking at this right now and thinking, well, so what? But neither of us ever learned. I mean, you have to kind of seek out stick shifts now.
It's true. And if you have ever watched our tuk-tuk video, you know just how bad we struggled with it.
Chris. We did it. Watering the plants one more time before we leave. But other than that, we're done. Last time turning it on. Everything's sentimental. Like, I love this truck. I mean, if money were no object, if we had multiple parking spots at our home, we'd probably keep it. But truthfully, we don't really need a truck, so we're gonna sell it. I just don't think we need it. So, it's been a good car for almost exactly a year next week.
Today we are embarking on a very long journey, again, driving across the country. I feel like we've driven the Great American Road Trip, 10 times now?
We're well over a dozen by this point. Like, we've driven across America so many times. I love road trips. It makes more sense to drive than fly this time because we have so much stuff we're taking for the camper.
Today's Friday. We have to be in the Pacific Northwest by Wednesday. So it's a long journey ahead.
People we're buying the truck from are from Switzerland, and they're the nicest couple ever. The truck is awesome, but then kind of getting them as the sellers has been a really fun thing because they're experienced overlanders and they're just so great and so kind. But we told them, like, yeah, we're gonna drive across America. And they said, well, how long is it gonna take you? And we're like, oh, 4 or 5 days. And their eyes got so big. They're like, are you serious? Like, yeah, we've done it before. We'll be fine. But they did say, you're not gonna go that fast across the country in this truck because it doesn't go that fast. So we're prepared to slow down. I think it'll be good for us. But we have to go fast this time, so we're gonna go fast-ish.
And we've never been on this side of the transaction. I mean, we've sold 2 vans. We've had to depart. We've cried. We've been on their side. We've never been on this side of being the people who are like, we'll take that.
Excited to take on their baby.
Yeah, and we'll love it and we'll care for it. But anyway, before we start on this road trip, we have to sell the truck.
Sad, saying bye. It's just a car. I always say we're minimalist, but then you get rid of something and it's, I don't know, it's sad. It's a good car. Toyota all day for us. It's not ours. Got a good check for it though. Oh well, it's a good truck. Anybody's looking for a Tacoma, Capital Toyota in Chattanooga. There's a great Tacoma on the lot. Not sponsored. Let's go. It just makes me sad seeing it sit there lonely. It's like we just abandoned a child. Sounds ridiculous, I know.
So now before we fully get onto the road, we've got to make sure that we can pack everything up into this mid-size SUV. They didn't have the full size available.
Holy cow.
We did it.
Getting a little more practice on stick shift. Chris's dad has a little diesel Jetta, so this ought to be fun. I think I'm going first. You really ready for this, Rob?
Hey, you want me to be in it?
Let's go. Are you sure he's okay with this? So, brakes on. You're in neutral,
Right.
right?
Yeah, you always check to see.
Make sure
First of all,
it's in water.
not in gear. You have to push in the clutch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. I'm still not close enough. Clutch is... I think I got this. Now, this is the part I've had the hardest time. I haven't... It's one. Is that what those right?
Well,
One? Yours is so sensitive. I was like, I got this.
Now you're pushing the clutch.
Here we go.
1 second. There you go.
Take note, Chris.
There you go.
See, I think I got it, Chris. Where should I go? You can go ahead. Trust me, you don't want me to stall out in front of you. Look at me go. All the way in second. Am I being hard on your clutch? I'm not in. Oh. Sorry, Rob. First, like a little belly out.
Okay.
Oh.
You were going too fast, and you had it in
neutral.
How do I smell it?
I smell it. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
And then I need to shift it down to...
Well, you're in first, so
Yeah.
you can't shift it down anymore.
Our biggest fear when driving a manual is being on a hill and rolling back into somebody else's car. This, we're trying to figure this out. We're
Ready.
getting
Go. Did it. Here, should I tear away? Watch. Bye! He doesn't find me funny.
Feeling good.
I feel really good. I am so excited. I mean, I'm a little nervous still because it's still very new. I know we're going to stall out like crazy, but it's really fun.
I want it to be known that Sarah turned off the camera when I finally started doing well.
I did. I'm sorry.
She turned it off, so what you're going to see is me stalling out constantly, and yes, I will still consistently stall out, but I did get better. Oh, he's gonna kill me.
Chris is burning the clutch and rubber in the parking lot.
My dad's not laughing, he's not finding this funny.
A little bit too much gas and a little bit too less clutch. It's like a ballet between the 2 feet.
That's very poetic.
Hey!
Chris,
Oh,
no!
no!
I know you're struggling. You're overcompensating.
I am
Yes.
over. I thought I had it.
You did, definitely.
One more time. I think I have it this time.
There you go.
Hey! No tire screeching.
Some people know just how it is, and I know I gotta stand my ground. Some people say what's on their mind, and I swear I never treated you right. It's been slowing me down.
Good morning. We're leaving Kentucky, heading to Louisville today.
Still in my pajamas. I did shower. Put them back on.
So today is a long day of driving. We're going through a lot of the plain states today. So if you've ever driven that, you know it gets flat. All right, let's go.
Try to understand, and I know I wanna be a good man, my own man.
We're here in the Pacific Northwest, where in June, everything just kind of seems to happen for us. And in 20 minutes, we're gonna see this new camper.
Do you know how stressful it is to buy something sight unseen? We've never actually seen it in person, even though we have all the information we could possibly need. We've had friends check it out. I mean, we've done everything we could possibly do without actually seeing it in person. It's nerve-wracking. But the people we're buying it from have definitely given us a peace of mind. They've really been great and answered our bajillion questions. All right, we're getting a camper. We're so excited.
And if you've watched, and if you have been with us this entire year, you know that we have dragged you along from Overland Expo to getting our Toyota, to answering your questions of when we're doing it. And then we travel internationally by plane, and we come home and we do some videos in the Southeast, and we're constantly traveling. And thanks for being with us, because yeah, our life is so random that it's real. And
but it's hard to tell a cohesive story on YouTube when you guys are tuning in once a week.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of moving parts, but finally the day has come to where our travel is going to change forever.
We hope. Not to say we're gonna have it all together after today by any means, because you all know by now we just don't. But hopefully this will be a good way to, like, this is what we've been waiting for, to start to tell those stories in a more like routine way. Have a story for you guys to follow consistently. So we're really excited.
We're in a weird place because there's something about us kind of sharing our dreams and our hopes and aspirations with you, and then when they don't happen, and they don't happen in a timely manner, it sets us up to be awkward or look flaky.
Yeah, fail. There's a fine line that we walk of revealing enough to get the audience excited and to follow along with the excitement, because we do want to share some of it. And then there's the other side of it. You have to keep some of it private, because until something's done all the way, there's no guarantee. And the only reason we've shared anything online about having an exciting announcement is because we all signed a contract that we were going to buy it. We put down a deposit. Like, this is ours. Like, unless they wreck it tomorrow, which is in the contract, if something happens, it's ours.
It's ours.
There's no going back.
Yeah. So if you're seeing this video,
oh my gosh,
it's ours. All right. We have to quit talking to you because we have to progress the story and actually go get this thing.
T-minus 20 minutes.
We're excited.
T-minus 18 minutes. Actually 27. There's traffic. Time's going up. Almost there again, take 2, because I passed it the first time. I'm so nervous. I have butterflies. I don't know why. It's a big deal. There it is! Oh my gosh. Where do I park? Oh, hi. Sorry. How are you? Good? Hi.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sarah.
Sebastian.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Please,
exactly
go
it.
for it. I love it. I love it.
This is awesome.
You guys did such a good job. I'm so excited. Are you? I feel like it fits us so well, I think. It's hard because I don't want to be too excited in front of them because I know they're sad, but I'm really excited. All right, we're gonna see you guys in the next video. There's too much to show and explain. I hate to be those people, but you're gonna have to wait. We had to wait. You gotta wait too.
For behind the scenes and extra content, you can head on over to our Patreon community. Otherwise, be sure to follow on Instagram or like and subscribe here. It really helps creators like us.